As you can see, I'm back again. No date for my op yet. So, and to be honest with you, fishing last week just made me feel so much better all round. Yeah, it was a bit of a physical strain because I'm still a little bit uncomfortable. But Brian Stennett, my good friend, lives in Tattonstone, come down to give me a hand with my gear, as he has done often in the past, and was there to help me pack up as well. So anyway, I've gone for a different spot. I'm still in Birchwood, but I'm at the head of the bay this week in some very deep water. Got about 24 foot at about 14 rod lengths out. I've gone with quite a bit more bait. I'll make this video less about me and more about my fishing. I've got 2 rods out this week for the bream. I've had big decent bream here in the past in this swim. There's a channel where they kind of hold up quite a long way out. That's about 28 rod lengths out. It don't take them much to move. I did see when I first got here at about 8 o'clock this morning, it was flat calm and I could see some fish blowing not that far away from where I was. So like I say, I've put 20 decent sized balls, about that sort of size, catapulted them out. I'll talk about my bit mix that I'll put out a bit later. Got my rods out, kettle's on, no indications yet. Not interrupted this week by a bite. I've not even had a beat this week. But where I'm in deeper water, it's likely that take the fish. As you can see, there's an awful lot of water in front of me. Take the fish longer to move to me bait if they're not already there. Whereas further down in the corner of the bay, you're more confined, and what fish are there will find your bait a whole lot quicker, as it proved. It took them half hour last week, whereas here I'm expecting a couple of 3 hours before they find. Brian quite often comes and baits up the night before and then fishes in the morning, and the fish are there. I found in the past, depending where you are, the deeper the water, the longer it takes. It can take up to 4 hours. So if you are local and you get a chance to pre-bait, it definitely helps. The fish are a whole lot more active first light and last light, as you'd expect. But you know, unexpectedly last week I had 3 fish in. It was a damn sight brighter, and the water was a damn sight clearer than it is this week. There's a tiny little bit of tinge of colour in it, but it's quite sandy up this end, as you can see. You know where I'm sitting. Anyway, cheers, guys. I'll get back to you as and when I catch something, and you know, I'm pretty confident, but that's me. I'm always confident. We wouldn't go fishing if we didn't think we was going to catch anything, would we? So, speak to you soon, guys. This is the view from my bivvy, and I'm fishing almost directly in front of me, just to the left-hand side of that gap in the trees out there, right on the edge of the ripple, just about halfway across. 24 foot of water. When it was calm earlier, I saw a few fish blowing up, but that was about 8 o'clock. And by the time I've been fuffing about, it's now about 9:30 and I still ain't got my bait out. So let's get my bait, rods out, and get back to you. My mix, I've gone with a bit more bait this week because I'm in 24 foot of water. I've got 20 balls of ground bait, and you can see krill powder, krill pellet, micro pellet, like fish meal pellet, 5mm fish meal pellet, brown crumb, and some black crumb, and some banoffee sweet corn. So good measure. Let's see get it out, see what's out there. First fish of the session. Looks like a decent bream, that's for sure. Took about 3 hours to get a bite. I hope you're able to see this. Well, I think it's a bream. It's pretty solid, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a bream, I think. Good size, I reckon. Haven't seen it yet. right hand side. It's back in front of me now. Yeah, that's a good fish. Blimey, that's a good fish. Let me show you this. Blimey, that's a good first fish. Happy with that. There we go. Right, let's get her unhooked. So, let's have a look at this fish. Proper Alton bream. Oh, absolutely mint condition. That's got to be close. I'll get that weighed. I reckon that feels 10, definitely. Oh, let's get her back. See what else is out there. This is my rig. Conventional feeder with a heavy lead on the bottom, 40 grams. The little bead that goes in the bottom of the feeder once I packed it with ground bait. And then this is a close-up. That's a size 8 dread and barbel hook, single Sonia bait krill pellet, and a bit of a bright pink pop-up. Simple as that. And that fish went 10-13, middle of the day. Unbelievable. When the water's so clear. I'll just show you. You can see that's just probably about 10-12 inches down, and you can see every stone on the bottom. Right, get the rods out, see what else is out there. It's about 3:30. Enough decent fish. Absolutely slammed to the top. Going out in front of me this one, not fighting. Looking like though. He's fighting now. I think it's as big as the previous one, but certainly a decent fish. Just tying a new rig because I've had a few beats, it's gone halfway up without it nailing the fish. And obviously I didn't take the new rig. Well, that's not bad, you know. That's a lump. Oh boy, that's a proper lump. Let's get that way. See what that is. Right. I'll show you the fish in a tick. Look at this. This is a proper fish. This is proper Alton bream. Oh, absolute proper lump that is. Right, let's get back, see if there's any more. It's 3:30, middle of the day. Oh, nearly. There she goes. Back perfectly. Oh. Right. Might have to celebrate with a cup of coffee. Bream. Look at that girl. Oh. Absolutely mint condition. A couple of little marks on it, probably left over from spawning. Lift her up again. The other side. That's a proper fish. Right, let's get her back. Put my rods in at 9 o'clock. Got to know your limitations when you've got something like this. Anyway, 2 o'clock, set the alarm, cast my rods out. 10 past 2, they're obviously out there waiting for me. This, believe it or not, this is my 6th fish, and that's my smallest so far. Anyway, time to get the kettle on, put her back, and as I say, see what else is out there. Morning all. Well, it's 7 o'clock. I'm just starting to pack away. As I mentioned with the previous fish, I brought my rods in at 9 last night until 2, and cast out and started catching straight away. Finished on 10 fish. The best was 11.3. I had 3 doubles, and ironically, they were the 3 fish I had during the day yesterday in bright sunlight. A bit more of a chop on the water. The other 7 fish have been in that 7 to 9 pound range. Got to be happy with that. This definitely will be my last trip out till after my operation. Bit uncomfortable, hence why I brought the rods in. Yeah, needed a bit of a rest, and I need to rest myself in preparation for my operation. So it's going to be a long 6 months without any fishing, but boy, it's put a smile back on my face. Definitely helps me in so many ways, and as you all know, that's what fishing does for you. So on to the next one. See you next spring, guys. Cheers, and tight lines one and all. Hope you have a great winter and an early spring. Speak to you soon.